Hello, book clubbers, and welcome. Today's book is Many Colors of Me, and I have my friend Dawn here. She's the author. Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Parat. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. I love your book, and I have my own copy of it. I've been using it for years now. So, tell us about uh, tell us about it.
All right, sure. So I have my first copy ever here in my hand, so you can tell it's a little well loved. Um, so I published the book in 2016, and when my son Noah was about a year and a half, so you'll see he's the star of the show here. He's the main character of the book, and he notices it's raining outside and he's feeling a little gloomy with the cloudy weather and goes out and discovers a rainbow. And the rainbow has magical powers in all of the different colors. So you'll find with every color, you get filled up with three power words. So they're all words of
Hmm.
positivity, and each color that you use, you actually breathe the color in. So it's more than just a book, it's actually a little tool to help introduce meditation to your kids, introduce positive affirmations to them. And believe it or not, all of us parents could use a little color therapy as well. So it's helpful for us as well as we read it with our kids to do the breathing with them. So it helps bring everyone down a couple notches and brings more calm and peace. So that was kind of the whole purpose of the book, was to teach kids meditation in an easy, fun way and give parents something to do with their kids to help everyone regulate a little bit with breath. Um, and coincidentally enough, I found in old journals of mine, probably from 2011 or so, that I had wrote I would love to write a children's book about the chakras, the energy centers in the body for children. And that was before I had kids, before I even thought
Mm-hmm.
about having kids. And then years later, I actually brought it to fruition. So it was nice for me to have this goal and have this vision and then actually manifest it and create it and make it happen.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, it's good for parents as well because I have used it. I've used it several times as well, just to get that breathing and colors and the power of colors to my life in that moment. So it's really useful book. It's not the like book that you read once and you put it in the side. This is a book for a lifetime, and you can use it for
Absolutely.
later on. You can use it even with your grandkids when people get to that point. So
Definitely,
it
definitely.
has a huge longevity. So, uh, do you want to do one of the colors with us right now for the listener so they can
Sure,
think
absolutely.
what it
So,
is?
um, there is also to me the power of repetition. And especially, when we talk about little kids, repeat, repeat, repeat. And when it's a little bit of like sing songy, it helps them to remember. It helps us all to remember. Song helps us remember things better. And then when you kind of get into a rhythm, that helps it stick a little bit too. So for every color, the setup is going to be the exact same. So
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty neat. So we're going to do yellow today.
Mm-hmm.
So the first part of how it goes is I breathe in the color yellow right through my nose, and then you would take the breath down through my body and out through my toes. And there's a little instruction on the first one that will tell you how to do that. So every color, you're breathing in and out with the color, and the yellow fills him up, and he feels worthy of greatness. He is confident and powerful. So every color, he's under the rainbow, breathing it in. And I'm going to show you on the last page, I have a little summary of all the colors and the three power words for each one. So at the beginning, he starts off gray and as sad as the clouds outside, and by the end, he's filled up with a beautiful rainbow, helping him feel the love and the peace in his whole body.
Hmm. And it's so powerful for kids. You can start the book at any age. That's what I
Yes.
like about it as well. You can start them with, like I would say, 2-year-olds and even earlier because they can understand all the colors.
Yeah.
That it's
Yeah.
also actually right now when we talk about it, it's a way to learn the colors.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So learning the colors, learning some positive affirmations, learning how to use your breath. And to me, that was the other piece of it. Imagine if every child from a young age, 2, 3 even, learned how to meditate, learned how to use their breathing to help them feel better. I mean, I feel like the world would be a much better place if everyone was
Hmm.
raised with those skills, because most of us, we don't breathe properly. We don't breathe
Hmm.
deep enough. And I'm a holistic practitioner, I guess is the easiest
Hmm.
way to say all the things that I do, very simply. So I use and teach a lot of these techniques with my clients who are mostly adults. So reminding people to breathe when you have too many thoughts in your head or when you're stressed out. It's a tool that we have and we forget about it because we just breathe, right? We just
Hmm.
breathe or we'd be dead. So it's something we do without thinking of. But when we do think about it, it's very powerful. We can use it to benefit us in so many different ways. And it takes literally seconds of your day. I mean, this book is 25 pages. You can read it probably in 5 minutes or less and feel totally different within those 5 minutes. And, with my adult clients, I teach a little grounding exercise, which is very similar to what we do here with this book. And I always just say never underestimate the power of closing your eyes and taking 3 deep breaths. So, in less than a minute, say 30 seconds, you can help to regulate your nervous system a little bit. You can help yourself to get out of your head and get back into your body if you really just focus and take deep breaths. So, you're filling your chest, you're filling your belly as you inhale, you're expanding. As you exhale, you're contracting back down. And again, just 3 breaths like that will make a world of a difference, especially if you bring it into your daily practice every day. Start your morning like that, or before you get out of your car to go into work, do that. Or at the end of the day, when you're done, breathe it, let it go, breathe it out, pick a color, whatever you feel that's going to help you feel whatever emotion you want to feel. Picture that color while you close your eyes, breathe it in. If you're standing out in the sun, very simply close your eyes and just pull that yellow right from the sun in.
Hmm. And imagine now when the kids will actually have that skill from beginning. So they grow up with that skill, and you're gonna have, first of all, you're gonna have much calmer and more regulated kids, and then they grow up more calmer, regulated teenagers, adults. It's really beneficial. So it's I
Yeah,
would say one of
definitely.
the must-have books.
Yes, I would
Yeah.
say so.
So, for the viewers, the link to buy the book is in description. There's also a link for to contact Dawn for look up all the work that she does. And is there any last words you want to tell us about it?
I will just say the other piece of this is also about making your dreams come true. So, again, it might have taken me, I feel like I forgot that I had written in my journal years before, again, years before kids, years before I was fully, working in this holistic space as well. And I had the dream, I wrote it down. And years later, when the time was right, I sat down and I made it happen. And I did self publish I thought about going traditional route, but I said to myself, you know what? I can self-publish this, and then that way I know that I'll do it.
Hmm.
Um, so I did it. I just went for it. I didn't know all the details. I didn't know exactly what I was doing. Now in hindsight, I would have done some things differently, but I did it. I had a message, I had a vision. I wanted to share it with the world. I wanted to share it with kids. It became even more special when I had my own child. Um, so I guess I'll say, if you have a vision, if you have something you want to do, if you have something you want to create, write it down, put it in that journal. And if it's meant to be for you and you really desire it enough, no matter what the time frame takes, do it. Just do it. Make your dreams come true. Every one of us is capable of that. And it doesn't matter how much time passes. Just find your passion, find your vision, write it down, and then make it happen.
Hmm. I like that you pointed it out because it's always interesting since the book club how the book is first just an idea in our head, and everybody
Yeah,
says, and like every book has been just an idea in somebody's head to begin with, and then finally there's a book, and you are holding it, and other people are buying and reading it. It's just like so beyond magical.
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. So buy the book. You're gonna love it. You're gonna have it for the rest of your life. Have it for yourself, have it for your kids. You can also buy it as a gift. You can buy several books and give it as a gift as well. So thank you and go have fun. Enjoy your day. Thank you, Don.
Thanks, Corette.